This is Bounty of 1. Here we try to survive as long as possible, controlling a single character, defeating waves of enemies. It's gonna be a clusterfuck of weapons, upgrades and much more. I haven't played the game for quite a while and there's been a few updates, so I'm not sure what I'm getting into. I just want to see if I still have it in me. I really love the upgrade system and the maths behind all of this. So before we start, let's head to Black Market, and there are some permanent upgrades that we can buy. I have the funds, so I'm just gonna buy everything. That's it. So we've got more damage to start with, more range, stuff like that. The good shit. Then there's something called a supermarket. Now, I have absolutely no idea what that means, but I fear these are maybe items which are valid only for a single game. So let's skip that. Start the game. We're gonna go with the base game, and today I would, if possible, like to make a machine gun out of this little crossbow. I'm gonna go with max infamy level, which basically means the enemies are going to be a nightmare. There are gonna be more foes, faster, stronger, dealing more damage, stuff like that. So here we are, a single character trying to defeat all of these enemies. As you can see, they drop coins. We can pick up those coins, they are basically like experience points, and we can level up. Let me show you. So pick up these few and there it is, a new level. So we can raise the range of our area of effect and pick up range, gain more damage or more health. Now I've already 6 health, so I think I can get hit 6 times before dying. So let's raise the pickup range for now. Then later we can see which upgrades and weapons we are gonna be able to get. Okay, these upgrades are really bad. You can see the rarity of the upgrades based on the color. So gray, pretty shit, blue is alright, but I don't want to reuse the cooldown of dashes and abilities, so I'm just gonna re-roll. I've got 3 re-rolls available for the game, and the golden upgrade is exactly what we want to see. Much more damage. Now when things get a little more hectic, I can dash. So just like that, I can dash out of the way in case there's something going after me, or there's something going after me all the time. And here we can see a mini-boss of sorts. Okay, again, shit upgrades, that's better, so let's do the pickup range again. And one crucial thing I forgot to mention, how stupid of me, is that we can only shoot whilst staying stationary. So we can't run from... Oh, look at that, much more attack speed, yes please. So we can't run from enemies all the time, we have to stop at some point and start shooting them. Alright, this is a good upgrade. Emits an aura slowing enemies down around us. So that green bit there, that's the aura slowing the enemies down, which means they are gonna have a much harder time getting close to us. Now our shots always hit a single enemy, but now they can pierce through enemies as well. Currently only through one. Now so far the game seems really easy, but it's gonna get difficult really soon. More range please. That also affects the aura around us, so it grows bigger. And there's another mini-boss, so we're just gonna quickly kill that and take the chest. Wow, this is a new upgrade. Gain immunity each time we level up. Lasts 5 seconds. Alright. I don't think we're gonna need that, so I'm gonna take the magnet. Attract collectibles from further away and level up straight away, so let's gain more damage. Okay, I got hit just there. More range, please. And I got only hit once, so I'm gonna take these hearts on the ground. But the problem is that even though I got hit once, it cost me 2 lives. That's because the enemies are really strong. Because idiot me chose to play on high infamy level, so basically against enemies on steroids. Now the problem is the shooting enemies, shooting those fireballs, because they make me dodge out of the way too often. More piercing please. What I would love to actually do is just stay here all the time, don't move, let the enemies come to us, and then once in a while just go there, collect the coins, and that's it. Sadly not possible with these nuggets shooting me. Oh, and this is great as well. So now the projectiles can bounce too. It's gonna be hard for me to show that, since there are not too many enemies still. But if I shoot in that crowd on the left, you might be able to see that the projectiles pierce through 2 enemies and then they bounce as well. I'm gonna take more attack speed, and that mini-boss is pretty new. I haven't seen that ever. Bouncing around the edges of the screen, interesting. Pretty hard to hit, and then it shoots some bolts at me. Well, no, thank you. I'm just gonna kill you. Oh, yes, yes! I said I wanted to get a machine gun today. There are many upgrades available and we only get to choose from 3 every time we get a chest. This is very rare. It triples our shots permanently but reduce our attack speed by 40%. I'm gonna take that, that's a no-brainer. But it's always good to, count what's worth it and what's not. So there on the left you can see we currently attack at 2 shots per second. I could get more damage, which would be really nice, especially since it's a purple upgrade, but now I lost 40% of that attack speed, so I might want to get it back. Now screw it, let's do damage. I think we need it too. Stronger enemies are coming after us now, so there's not that many of them, but that's soon gonna change. And I see some more new enemy types. Let's do more range again. Oh hey! An achievement. I bet that they've added like a bunch more of new achievements. Okay, the screen is starting to fill up with enemies. More range. And let's get out of there. I'm just gonna circle around them and try to get to the original area. Got hit, dang it. But I don't want to move too much. I need to collect those coins. Okay, this enemy I really hate, because he's really fast, so it's hard to keep dodging out of the way and running away from him while still, staying still from time to time to shoot. Luckily, the slowdown aura really helped. So what do we get now? More damage, less attack speed. Not that great. Attract all collectibles on the screen when you eliminate a deputy. Those are the mini-bosses. No thank you. And 2 shields around us blocking enemy projectiles. I don't think so. Let's re-roll and hope for the best. Deals damage after we dash. I don't really do dashing at the moment, but there's like many builds you can try in this game. Like a dash build when you get just the dash upgrades. 20 dashes, they explode, throw dynamite, stuff like that. Really fun. I think I'm gonna go with Bullet Storm. Shoot an orbiting projectile. Let's get more attack speed and later try and think about improving the cooldown as well. But I don't think that this build is really made for that. I'm just going for the attack speed and damage. Now I would just like to stand still, but these nuggets throwing the fireball are really pissing me off. But moreover, those rolling enemies are making that even harder. And I just got hit. I'm gonna increase the area effect again. Dodge out of the way, got hit once more. Alright, we've got a sheriff incoming. That's a new one as well. I have no idea what he's gonna do. I think I need to dodge out of the way. So a sheriff is a true boss. Big health bar, all the juicy stuff. Okay, that was really close. I hope I'm gonna be fine. I just need to keep dodging. This is gonna be a bullet hell. Okay, got hit. We've got 2 health, and since the enemies do 2 damage when they hit us, I don't think this is gonna be really pretty. Luckily, thanks to the Bullet Storm, I managed to hit that sheriff. We've got another achievement. There you've got evidence that I truly haven't played this after the update. Now, what do we get? Either an aura that inflicts damage on our enemies, not bad, since our aura is huge. Hearts no longer heal us. I need hearts a lot, so not that. And more rerolls. So let's take the onion, or as I like to call it, oinoin. Now just try and stand still, let the enemies come close. Those nuggets are gonna roll. And somewhere I got 4 hearts. That's great. There's another deputy. I'm just gonna get some more damage. Try to kill him and get hopefully a great and insane upgrade or a new weapon. Just please die. I don't do enough damage, I don't have much health, this is shit. So what can we do? I think this upgrade is new as well. 5% crit chance for each ready-to-use stack of dashes. Okay, that seems nice. So when you have a dash build, and as I said have like 20 dashes, you get 20 times 5% crit chance. That's insane. And what about this? Attract all collectibles on the screen upon taking damage. I don't really want to take damage, and my range is huge, so I attract them anyway. This would give me 10% crit chance, and my current crit chance is 5%, which is still shit. But normally, crit chance is really powerful. I think I'm gonna have to reroll, since I don't have any dashes. So what do we get? Dashing, damage... Okay, that's kinda cool. 70% of the enemy's special attacks are less precise. That means that those fireball throwing biatches should miss us 70% of the time. Which means more standing time for me, which means more damage for the enemies. Alright, another achievement, kill 300 enemies with the Oinoin. I just love how many combinations of upgrades you can try in this game. And each time I get to calculate, is this upgrade worth it? 40% here, 30% there, stuff like that. Love it. So we either can get one more piercing or more damage. And since we've already got 2 piercing and 1 bounce, I think that's enough at least for now. So let's do damage. The deputy is down. We've got another chest, 4 rerolls for upgrades. I think that might be worth it actually. I just need some hearts and ideally more health. Okay, max health by 2, let's do that. We've got new enemy types again and another deputy. What's in the chest? Pretty useless stuff, let me tell you. So let's reroll. And this is for a moving build. Every time you move 2 meters, a lightning strikes random enemy. Instead, I might just take this. So when our projectiles should be destroyed, upon piercing twice and bouncing once in our case, their damage is reduced and they pierce instead 2 times. I just hope I'm gonna be able to get to the end game when there are really many enemies, basically the screen is full of them. Great, rerolls. The choices are shit and there we have a lot more damage. And we've got another enemy type, those moles throwing dynamite at us. That's really bad since they tunnel underground and I can't actually hit them before they throw the dynamite and force me to move. This deputy was really tough to kill, but we've made it. We can get bounced 2 more times. Oh boy, why not? Another reroll please, and more health. Okay, this is mayhem, and there's another sheriff. Well, not great. Crazy Denzel. Alright, I remember him. Now there... Oh! Got hit, got another achievement for dashing 10 times in a single game. Now there used to be like an exploit where you could stand on a single spot and never get hit, but I don't want to test it in case it got patched, which I would think it did, but I can't be sure now, can I? Now this is gonna take a long time. I'm just trying to get him with the corner of the bullet storm, dealing a lot of damage, and he's down. Great. So boss chest, please be something good. Before you dash. Alright, well I don't dash now, do I? Attack speed is up to 3 times faster when you are close to enemies, 3 times slower when you are far from it. Okay, that's pretty shit, and this is no healing. Oh shit. Should I just do this? So we get 1 damage every time we dash, but for that we permanently gain 5 default damage. I'm gonna try it, but it might be my death. So I'm gonna dash straight away. 9 health out of 10 we've got, but we gained more damage. Now hopefully I can get some upgrades which modify the damage and increase it by percentage. So this is gonna scale up fast. Or not, we're up to 10 health again, which means 1 more dash. And what do we get now? More area of effect, more bouncing, or much more attack speed. Yes, please. Now that's a proper machine gun. But I think we can do better. Now we've got 2 deputies on our tail, and I don't think I'm killing them fast enough. Okay, got one. So what are the upgrades? For each current health, get bigger, deal 10% more damage, but move slower. Again, this might actually kill us, but I think that's really great. So let's take it. Move a lot slower for each health we've got. That's much more damage in percentage. So I can barely outrun this guy, but now that he's dead, I hope I can just stand still. We don't need piercing, cooldowns wouldn't be that bad, but I think I'm gonna reroll. So what do we get? Dashes or health? I'm gonna increase the health again, which also means more damage. Now our hitbox is huge. Luckily, the enemies miss a lot of the time. Now, I think that this is where I wanted to get in this game. True bullet storm hell. We could get more move speed. Nah, I'm gonna reroll and get more damage. So there's another deputy firing at us, missing just 70% of the time, and he's already dead. That's really nice. Now, this is interesting. We could get this to get damage by 20% up, but slow down our projectiles. I don't think that's great, because they're gonna take a long time to reach the enemies, so we're gonna be firing in the same direction over and over, since we shoot the closest enemy. So I think slow enemy projectiles around us might be the best play here. That gives me more time to dodge. But those red projectiles seem to be growing bigger the longer they are on the screen. Not great. I'm just gonna dash for no reason, get that heart. So we're at 13 again. There's another heart. So dash again, which means I increased our base damage by 10. I see another heart. You know what that means. More damage before that, but also another dash. Now the problem is gonna be when the next boss arrives, since I can't really move. Alright, next deputy, and he's already down. I forgot to move out of the way from these projectiles, but he would have missed us. Gold upgrade, what's that? Your first piercing shot now targets the closest enemy. Oh, I see. So normally they pierce in a straight line, but this time it goes to the closest enemy. I'm not sure. I think that since we've got those big balls, I might use the two shields rotating around us, blocking enemy projectiles. And since the enemy projectiles are really slow, it's a lifesaver. Did you see that? All the enemy projectiles got deleted. Now this is a great upgrade. I wish we got that at the start. We get one more choice for each upgrade and object selection. So now we select from 3 upgrades, next time we're gonna select from 4. But we're no longer leveling up as we used to. It takes way too many experience points to level up now. I think I'm gonna dash, get more damage, if that's even possible. I really don't have to move now. The enemy projectiles can't reach me, since the other shield just goes there before they can. I'm gonna dash twice, get much more damage, and there's another sheriff. Alright, this is not great. That's the Undertaker. That used to be the final boss, yeah, and got damaged quite a bit. And this is not even the hard part. Luckily, he keeps missing, thanks to our upgrade, but I'm really slow and that doesn't help me much. I'm gonna need to dash here. But sadly the dashes damage me. So I think we're just gonna lose now. Oh wait, I've got the shields! And slowing the projectiles. I still might have a chance. This normally is a true clusterfuck of, bullets and energy balls. But now, since they are slow around me and I delete them, it might be not that bad actually. Now he's gonna start shooting us. Alright, so this is shit, because there's no way for me to dodge the horses, so I dodged it, and yeah, he's down! Kill Undertaker. Yes! So these are basically like new unlocks we can get next game, and they unlock based on the achievements we've got now. So let's continue to Endless Mode. What's in the chest? Oh, purple upgrades, great! So every 30 shots, our next shot is slow, huge, deals 3 times more damage and cannot be stopped. Now, we do 6 shots per second, which means every 6 seconds we're gonna shoot this. And since we're shooting 3 arrows, we would shoot 3 of these. Or we could get more crit chance. I mean, wouldn't be really bad to get 45% crit chance. This would just, replace our gun. I don't think I want that. And we can also shoot behind us. Now that's the proper build with the crossbow, so I'm gonna have to go for that. Now let the enemies come and the true shitstorm begin. Oh, look at that dynamite stick, it was so slow. And they're all so tiny. Now they can't even get close and we are still getting more upgrades. So that's actually great. But it's slowly gonna get worse and worse. I've disabled explosions, damage numbers, stuff like that, which would impact the performance of the game in a really bad way. Oh, look how many hearts there are! I think I'm gonna have to dodge. And again. And again. Oh, right. I have to wait for the dodge to fill up. That's another deputy. We got hit. What do we get? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to start going for the crit chance. It might be too late. Is it too late? It is too late. So more attack speed, please. I see all the hearts around us. So after I kill this deputy, I'm gonna have to dash a little more and get some more hearts and perma damage. What do we have here? Permanently augment our damage by 30, but reduce the attack speed. Well, no. Nothing like that. However, this is quite good with the other upgrade. Also improving damage, slowing down the projectiles, you know, stuff like they basically counter each other and you get the best of it. Our projectiles can slow down enemies, or we can get more move speed and attack speed every time we pick up a collectible. I believe coins count towards this, so let's get more attack speed basically. Yeah, and that's it. Almost 11 per second. That's what I like to see. Now I think I'm gonna have to go with more health, since we are getting pursued by this nugget here, and I can't really stop. We got hit quite a lot. Yes, look at this. That's exactly what you need. Permanently raise the attack speed by 40%, but half our shots are less precise. Well, we shoot like 500 shots a second. Them being less precise is actually a good thing. That's even faster than a machine gun. I mean, it's almost a laser pointer at this point. Another deputy down. What do we get? More attack speed every 120 seconds, but reset the progression each time we take damage. So basically more attack speed, yes. And we are gonna have to try and not take any damage for 2 minutes. Oh, I didn't realize that's gonna be hard. Especially with me dashing all over the place all the time. And that might not have been a great idea. I mean, it didn't hurt. It just didn't help. Now our area of effect range and pickup range is the whole screen. Somewhere a deputy died. Didn't even see that. Let's shoot more projectiles when we stay still. That's most of what I'm doing anyway. Okay, getting hit. But I don't want to leave this area since there are so many hearts here. I'm getting healed instantly when I take damage. You know what? Let's slow down enemies by 70% when my projectiles touch them. I believe they should all now be standing still, right? I just keep dashing from time to time, getting more of that sweet damage. I can't basically see anything, and I see a deputy who is dead already, but the upgrades were pretty shit. I mean, at this point you have to be asking, who gives up first? Me or the game? This is lagging so much. Oh look, that's cute! Like a cute little blue monster. Spawns an invincible minion that picks up coins for you, moves 20% slower than me and inflicts 50% of my damage when it collides with an enemy. Well, the point is that the other upgrades are shit, so I don't need the coin picking, since I'm already picking all of them, thanks to the range being all over the screen, but sure, do damage to enemies. I would like to see the minion, he looked cute, and I don't really see anything. Is he here? Where is he? I think it's just because I'm collecting all the coins already, so he's not even here. That's a shame. Let's get more attack speed. I see another deputy. Just keep dashing away from him, since I can't really kill him, but still stay in range of those hearts on the ground. Okay, I'm never taking the crit chance upgrades. Anyway, this is gonna make them no longer appear, which means the useful upgrades for me are gonna appear more often. And basically I'm gonna have, what's that? 55% crit chance. So let's do it. That means every second hit is gonna be critical, and my critical damage currently is 200%. Let's do more damage with criticals. So I'm slowly switching into a dash build, since those are the only upgrades which don't hurt me, let's say. So now every time I dash, I deal damage around me. There's gonna be an explosion as well. And we're dropping dynamite each time we dash. I mean, this is an overkill. Oh, what's that? What's that? Deal your raw damage as an extra effect each time your projectiles inflict a critical strike. Of course! Why wouldn't I want that? Now what else do we have? 75% crit chance, each of those dealing 275% of my normal damage, 400% range, I honestly think that the only thing that can stop me at this point is my PC blowing up. This seems more like a slideshow than anything else. It is basically PowerPoint. I think I'm gonna have to kill this. It's not something I normally do on this channel, but it's no factory builder for sure. But I mean, look at that, I just love the upgrade stacking. Those huge projectiles, every few seconds bouncing everywhere. Just look at that. They are unstoppable, passing through enemies. I mean, there's no way I can lose now. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see maybe some more interesting builds I can come up with in this game. There's a lot of stuff that can go right, and a lot of stuff that can go wrong too. Oh, by the way, I wanted to leave this, but look at this. Shoot 4 times faster, but deal 3 times less damage. I have to have that. This is the state I wanted to achieve. There are more bullets on the screen than there are enemies. That's it.